Manager 2023, Estoril Praia player ratings. Obviously, shout out Joe1506. Also, shout out the Portuguese man, them. You get me? We are at a team that is predicted to finish 6th, yeah? You already know, I get dissed for my football knowledge all the time, but I highly doubt you might know these guys as well. I highly doubt it, bruv. So we're doing a gem hunt right now. You get me? Let's go into this team. I think I've done them before. I've actually done this team before. It's Amanda's, and I just remembered that now. Jesus. Anyway, owner status, loves the club. No continental competition and no nickname. So anyway, last season they actually finished 9th. Wow, why does that look so high? That looks so high to the top, but nah, it's 9th, bro. So yeah, they're predicted to finish 6th. Let's see if they've got any gems. Alright, for this squad we're going from Pedro Silva all the way to Gilson Benchimol. Let's see what Estoril are saying. Alright, the first player that we've got is a 25-year-old Pedro Silva. Now, man has got 60 reflexes, 40 in agility and 41 on ones. We appreciate that. We say that is an acceptable goalkeeping pivot. Yeah, man can use that. However, on the ball, let's just, you know what, a defending role, I'll accept it, but I always choose goalkeeper defend. This guy in specific, I made that up. Concentration, man's on the beach, really and truly. He isn't really at the game mentally. Like, he's there in physical form. Mental form, it's just not a thing. So yeah, if you agree with that, you can have this guy. Man's a very aggressive man as well, with a punching tendency of 18. He's looking for a haymaker at all times, but nah, he's a good player. I appreciate him, and definitely good enough to be on the bench. And the last goalkeeper that we've got is a 23-year-old Danny Figueira. Alright, so man's got 50 reflexes, 30 in agility and 31 on ones. Only because he's 23, I'll let him get away with it. It is under average, but only because of his age, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Apart from that, I don't know what else he's just very well rounded, honestly. I'm not gonna force this one. Like, he's decent in it. Yeah, goalkeeper defend always. I'm biased as hell. I don't give a damn. The first outfield player that we've got is a 33-year-old Edson Mexa. Now, we've met him on Central Defender, and he, for media description, is an experienced centre back. Let's just be honest, yeah, that is very subjective, because you can have experience and not learning anything that whole time. You're just there for a long time. I don't know how stat-wise he's been here for such a long time, because I'm not going to lie to you, yeah, you can't use a guy that's got no pace and his positioning at that age is still bad. That is unacceptable, and it's just a risk using him. And you know me, you know I like a bit of damage limitation. He will never see any minutes for me. I'm just being honest. I'll never use that or sign that. If anything, I'm releasing that. You get me? The next player they've got is a 27-year-old Lucas Africo. Now, man's a no-nonsense centre-back with 12 tackling. Yeah, so his weapon of mass destruction is as effective as a toothpick. Yeah, don't even... Bruv, let's just move on. Listen, it's terrible. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, wait, he's gone for 5 to 6 months. You know, that's probably for the best. Like, no disrespect to his injury. I hope he recovers in real life. But obviously, in game, it's probably best that he's gone. So maybe it's better for him, because I wouldn't be able to sell him. So it actually works for him. Maybe he's faking the injury. He's probably faking it so he can stay on that wage bill. That's what I'm getting right now, because yeah, man is never going to use that. You get me? Alright, the next player that we've got is a 22-year-old Pedro Alvaro. Alright, so he's 22, and yeah, I can already see he's got a lot of the things that I need, yeah. The problem is the quality of them, which are 12s, innit? 12 is good, but it's not good enough. You get me? It's good, but it's not good enough. It needs to improve, and because of his age, I am optimistic. I'm optimistic for the future. However, yeah, you know, I've actually said what I have to say, honestly. Like, literally everywhere, if you can see the stats, you can see he's got 12. Like, even the tackling, for God's sake, is 12, bruv. So yeah, man needs just first team football, in my opinion, and hopefully these 12s can turn into something. Hopefully. Alright, the next player that I've got is a 21-year-old Bernardo Vital. Alright, man's Vital. Oh wow, 11 tackling, Jesus Christ. Yeah, drop me out, bro. Listen, at least he has the trait does not dive into tackles. Imagine if he did with 11 tackling. That could be very dangerous, you know, because you've got a guy that can't aim his tackling properly, diving in, and he's 6'2". Yeah, that, bruv, bare legs are getting snapped, bruv. You get me? So it's a good thing that that trait is there. But the other thing that I need to say is that he's getting sent on that loan list, man. I know I saw a guy that we literally just saw with a lot of 12s that look kind of similar, but there's no point in having more than one of them, innit? I'd rather just sell this, loan this one. That's what I would do personally, you get me? Alright, next we've got a 19-year-old Thiago Santos. Yeah, shout out my brother Zims, because I've signed this guy in my Napoli save that was on Twitch. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, yeah? Listen, I've signed him, and I'll tell you exactly what it was like. It was like every time he went forward, it was with intent, and he was going to kill someone. Like, literally, I don't care. That's what it was like, bruv. Like, going forward, he wanted to just get that ball into that box. Literally, he didn't care. He'll do anything it took to do it. So going forward, he was amazing, and he was fast as well. But then defensively, his positioning is awful. But when it came to the defensive situation, the tackling is 15. So for a 19-year-old, it's good if you sign him for a bench man. But I don't know what he will develop to be in the future. So I think that's just a gamble you're going to have to take, innit? But from what I've seen, he's decent still. You get me? All right, the next player that we've got is an 18-year-old Gonçalo Esteves, bruv. On loan from Sporting, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't agree with you loaning in players from teams that are in and around you. For example, if they're predicted to finish 6th, Porto probably predicted to finish. Oh wow, did I just say Porto? All the Portuguese man, don't take disrespect, bruv. Listen, Sporting predicted to finish like 1st or 2nd. You're helping them by loaning in one of their youth players, and it's just going to be a disaster if you was to play him right now. So he's someone that if you have him, you're meant to loan him out. You're not meant to have him as a loan, if you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, me personally, I'll terminate that loan still with immediate effect, bro. I'm not dealing with that, bro. You get me? That's someone else's. That's like, bruv, you know what? Let me not get into the point. You know what? Honestly, jump me out. Alright, so I literally just had a brain malfunction, and now I'm seeing someone called Racine Collie who can't control the ball. It's not helping me. It's actually not helping. I ain't gonna lie. 11 first touch at the age of 26, yeah? You have to be kidding. Like, honestly, Collie, yeah? Listen, stat-wise, that is pure criminal. Yeah, man need to go to prison for those stats, bro. I know he's fast, just about winning the ball, but on the ball, yeah. Jesus, fullback attack is what man was claiming, by the way. He was claiming to be a guy that is on attack, yeah, but he couldn't hurt a baby egg, bro, that hasn't even cracked yet. Honestly, the vocabulary isn't stretching that far right now, but I can't put it into words. The way I want to describe this guy, I can't even put it into words, bro. That's basically my brain keeps on malfunctioning, but it's perfect because the stats, you can surely understand why it's happening. You get me? It's absolutely disgusting. Alright, next we've got a 33-year-old Joazinho. 12 dribbling and 15 crossing for a wing-back support. Yeah, I'll take that. You get me? Composure and decisions both 12, but mentally you can see that he's done a lot and he is still quite decent. I ain't gonna lie. Works well with the team. Good tackling. Pivot is all good as well. 13 to 4 vision, 13 passing. He's a solid player. I can't really complain at that. The only thing I complain with is his age. I'm skipping the syllables. The only thing I can complain with is his age, yeah, but even still, like, he's starting. I think he's a star man here, I'll be honest, based on the stats. Alright, the next player that we've got is a 21-year-old Thiago Araujo. Alright, so man's covering that whole left-hand side, mainly because he's fast, because technically it's quite limited. Dribbling and crossing, 13 and 12, it's alright, good flair. Not a shooter at all, but because he's 21, I'm not even going to chat rubbish. I wouldn't even loan that out. I'll just get rid of him because he's 21. Yeah, just drop me out, bro, completely. He runs with ball often, but when it's time to actually do something effective with the ball, man's got the caliber of 11 passing. Have fun. Alright, the next one that I've got is man like more in day. Yeah, so he wants a lot more. Yeah, but he's aggressive, no determination, no work rate, but he's got the right positioning and good tackling. 6'1", good jump reach, heading can improve. Yeah, this guy's playing centre back. I'm not using no Dusty role right now. I refuse to do it, innit? You get me? This is a laid back video. Like, I'm doing this laid back tone, and I'm not dealing with dusty ballers in that midfield, bro. So to avoid distress, slap him centre back, and all of a sudden, he's got a quite CZ's a quite decent centre back. Let's be honest, man. As a centre back, 21. Oh wow, I didn't see his age. Yeah, I'm sticking with what I said as well. Yeah, I ain't putting him in no midfield. The hell, might change his career. Put him centre back. All of a sudden, you're looking at him differently now. Yeah, man, you're welcome. All right, the next player that we've got is Laurence Rosier. All right, so the guy is 23. Yeah, cool. 23. That's young. 11 technical ability, 12 vision, and 11 passing, and he's meant to be a midfielder. So that's another reason. I'm not getting mad. I refuse to get mad, bro. I'll just slap him no nonsense in defense, because in the midfield, I'm not dealing with a guy that can't play football, playing in the heartbeat of the team, positioning wise. So yeah, he can use all of that. 16 strength, amazing natural fitness, jump and reach, amazing heading, very good tackling. 15. He's only 23. It's good positioning as well. Yeah. You can use all of those amazing facilities as a centre-back, because midfield, it's not happening. Especially when man's got that trait, play short, simple passes. You look at his stats and it's like, no wonder. Because it's not that he had the choice. It's his capabilities. He can only play short, simple passes. Yeah, man. No nonsense. Alright, the next player that we've got is man like James Lesiliki. Alright, so we met him on left wing, but he's a centre midfielder. 14 technique, 14 vision, 14 passing, very good. He's 26, I can run with that still. Composure, man's fumbling all over himself, bro. You get me? You think he's trying to balance eggs on his head the way he's running with no composure. It's mad. Dribbling, yeah, he's very mediocre. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to admit it. Like, yeah, he's extremely mediocre. He can do a lot of things, but just at the quality of 11 and 12s, which out of 20 isn't that high. And I don't think it's something that I would sign, especially for that age as well. It's probably something that I would get rid of, in fact. But because he can pass, it makes me feel a little bit better, but still not better enough. Like, I almost lost my mind. A couple players got I'm losing my mind already. Listen, when this happens, I can't even look at the camera because it's so embarrassing, bro. But then again, I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, let's move on. All right, the next player that we've got is a 27-year-old Francisco Geraldez, bruv. All right, so either-footed, mixed with the 15 dribbling and 14 dribbling and 15 flair. Very good first touch, very good composure. He's a good technical player. In fact, 16 technique, 16 vision and 14 passing means he's a very, very good technical player, yeah? He's outstanding in the technical department. In terms of end product, his best thing is distribution of pass. That's probably short range, because long range is technically crossing. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, no, he's a good player, ball retention and that. But his age means that I wouldn't sign him. And yeah, literally, I think I'm going to leave it there, because I think that's pretty much summed it up. He's good, but I wouldn't really sign him because of his age. So yeah, for this team, I'm using him still. Alright, next we've got a 23-year-old Rodrigo Martins, bruv. Alright, so man's left wing and right wing, that's what he's claiming. Cool. Very good pace in there. No composure, terrible decisions. But he can dribble with barely any flair. He can't pass the ball. What are you doing? What is he doing? Rodrigo Martins probably inside forward. If it's anything, it's inside forward, because yeah, you don't want this guy trying to play a pass, yeah, where he's thinking about it. Because if a man with a composure has to use his head, I don't think you want to know what happens next, bro. So yeah, he's got the trait, plays 1-2s, but I mean, he's got the technical ability to do it and the vision, but no execution. So I would love to see what that looks like, especially mixed with that composure as well. So what I'm going to do is just, honestly, it says regular star, but I'm just trying to be as blunt as I possibly can be. I'll slap him, and not just place him, slap him on the bench. You get me? That's what I'm doing with this guy. I'll make him impact sub. I'll change his playing time to impact sub. Forget regular star for a second, yeah. Impact sub is this guy right here. You get me? Impact sub. You get me? Alright, next we've got a 21-year-old Serginho. Alright, so he is a right winger, a cam, and a centre midfielder, yeah. I mean, 30 technique, 30 vision, 30 passing is good. He's 21, that's cool. Dribbling is good, no flair. Composure, decisions need to improve as well. Pace isn't really necessary right now, so I'm not putting him out wide. He's definitely playing in that midfield. In terms of his midfield role, boy, it's definitely advanced playmaker and support, where it's literally just, yeah, just pass it, innit? Simple, just simple passing. But yeah, this guy ain't really that great, I'll be honest. He's just good enough to keep the ball. That's it. Honestly, I'm trying to keep it as blunt as I possibly can, and yeah, that's what I got, mate. You get me? All right, next we've got a 25-year-old João Carvalho. So this is a loan that can provide value, obviously. No concentration in there. Man's gonna dig out concentration now. That's terrible. 16 technique, 15 vision, and 15 passing is very good. Good dribbling, good first touch. So yeah, he can provide value. You've met him as a cam. I'm not really feeling that. I'll probably keep him out wide still. On the other side, we've got two players like this who are good at passing out wide, so that's what I'm going to do. And if it's a loan, I would sign that permanently for this team still. Me personally anyway, just based on the fact of the quality that I've seen so far. You get me? Alright, the next player that we've got is Thiago Gouveia. I tried. Man's 21 and he's on loan from Benfica. Alright, so I'm expecting sign and I'm getting it. Still, yeah, I'll sign that right now. I ain't gonna lie. Even for a better team than Estoril, I think he's gonna go far. I think he should be able to play striker as well. I think if I get my hands on this guy, I'm training him how to play as a striker, innit? Because when the man's got dribbling and flair like that, he's got good pace as well. Finishing being 13, that could be 14. All of a sudden, you're looking at him like, what? He's going to be a very good striker in the future, man. I like this guy. I think he's... Beyond that, I know he's going to go far stat-wise. You've even seen the coach. The coach is on his... You get me? The coach, he's rating him still. 5 stars, bro. You get me? 21. So, he's got a very bright future. I rate this guy. Man like Thiago Gouveia, these Benfica man them are moving crazy right now. You get me? Alright, next we've got a 23-year-old Erison. Alright, so... Man's left winger or natural striker. Cool. Very good composure, very good finishing. What is his striking role then? It's probably poacher. Pressing forward with 13 work rate, 13 determination and 11 aggression. I don't even agree with that. I feel like because he's 23 and he can't really pass, 11 passing is not really special. Because he's got good pace, his off the balls are under average by 1. He's got composure, finishing and heading. He's a poacher for me. He's on loan from Bot, bro. So you already know he's built different, innit? Like a robot. You get me? Nah. As a poacher, he can be effective, and I wouldn't be against signing it. As a poacher anyway, specifically poacher. Alright, next we've got a 21-year-old Bamidele Yusuf. 9th, yeah, drop me out, say. Alright, next we've got a 27-year-old João Carlos, bruv. Alright, so either-footed. Man can't pass the ball and he's 27 years of age. Jeez. Alright, mentally it's like you've got a grown man's body and you're giving him the brain of an infant, bro. That's what the stats are displaying, and I don't appreciate them, especially in the midst of the season where, imagine you have to turn to this. Imagine all of your players get injured and then this is your savior. It's like Superman that's come down from Krypton with a blindfold on, but he's just on pure violence, and any human he sees, he wants to murder them. That's what the stats look like. It's like you're going to bring him on to do nothing else but cause you problems. So what we're going to do is, well, if I was managing this team right now, which I might, oh my God, I am. Oh my God, yeah. If you know what I just done, it's never been done before on the player ratings, but the stats, it was very much justified. It had to be done. And I don't feel any type of way for what I just done. So I hope you understand. Thank you. Alright, the penultimate player that we've got is a 21-year-old Alejandro Marquez. Alright, so man's a poacher, yeah. 11 technique, 7 vision and 10 passing. So yeah, poacher makes all of the sense. And as a poacher, 12 of the ball will improve. 14 finishing is amazing. 14 heading is amazing. The guy's 6'2" with 8 stamina, so he doesn't last long on the pitch or in... Never mind. And yeah, 14 jumper reach. Listen, that's... for a 14 heading kind of guy, it's good, bruv. So yeah, he's good, and I appreciate the loan because I feel like I can get a little tune out of him off the bench during the course of the season. Man can bring him off the bench, let him get a couple last minute headers and that. It's good for his age. It's good. And the last player that we've got for what's this team again? Estoril is Gilson pronunciations and that. Bench him all. So yeah, man already knows where he's going, innit? Based on the name in terms of playing time. And if you haven't got that reference, let's just keep talking. 15 pace, 40 agility and 16 acceleration is very good. Makes it quicker for it to happen as well. 13 finishing, 14 flair. Like he's got a couple of things. Man needs to work on the decisions and the concentration. So you know what? I'm actually gonna have to take back what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, alright, cool. His name is Bench him, or I was gonna put him on the bench. No, I'm gonna have to loan him out, bro. I think he's got something about him. Well, let me not chat rubbish. He can't even pass. So he hasn't got too much about him, but he's got enough for me to send him on loan and not release him immediately, because it's very possible I could do it right now. I've got the power. You get me? Hey, listen. I was lining up that team, and I think giving up might be an understatement. Might be. I tried. Let's just say I tried, innit? But I'll just say about out of 11, I'll probably sign 2. And the worst thing is, only one of the 2 is actually at this club. The other one's on loan. So it's not looking great. And I might have to title this video LOL, just based on the gem audacity. There's not really too many gems here, I'll be honest, man. Even the one that I would sign, him, he's 27, yeah? It's mad. Anyway, the other one that I would sign is Guevia, and he's on loan from Benfica. They're probably going to ask me for a couple million. Anyway, Figueira in goal, you get me? Forced upon me. No, he's actually not too bad. He's only 23, cool. Jairzinho's 33, but he's one of your better players, I'll be honest. MICZTWITCH, I didn't want to put a lot of these guys here, but I guess he's gonna have to go there. 12 positioning and that. Rosier is a midfielder, but I've had to force him to play centre back due to his lack of technical ability. You get me? And then Santos. I mean, it says support now. I've used him before. I think his best role was wing back on attack. You get me? Anyway, Martins cutting inside. I mean, I was making him an impact sub in my head, but then I realised, wait, hold on, there's not really anyone else that I would rather play there, innit? Like this guy, for example, is his competitor. It's not even funny, bro. And then we've got Guevia, like I said, I'll sign that guy, yeah? Leah Siliki, bruv, he's good, but he can do nothing else but pass the ball, bruv. And I mean, that's good. I can't lie. I mean, not chat rubbish, that's good. At least he can pass, innit? Geraldez is... I mean, what did I put him? Advanced playmaker? He's alright. He was the other one that I would probably sign, yeah? But keyword probably, innit? Because man's 27. I don't really, Anyway, pressing forward Erison, yeah? Don't ask me why I done that. It's probably meant to be a poacher. You know what? Bun that. It's a poacher, bruv. Yeah, Erison's a poacher. We've got Marquise as a target forward, but I made the stupid mistake of making him target forward on support, make it attack. All of a sudden, you've got a young prospect on loan from Juventus who you should be able to sign permanently, who could be decent because he can shoot at least. That's it, bruv. So yeah, that's the team. I'm not really rating that team as a team. They've got a couple decent individuals, but do you know what the main thing for me, what I'm learning right now? If the quality of the Portuguese league isn't that great, you might be able to get away with it. And I mean stat-wise from the other teams. So, have fun. You get me? Have fun. And that is the Estoril player ratings. Shout out, Joe. You get me? And yeah, you man. If you like that video. If you want to subscribe, you can. And I'll see you in my next episode, bruv. You get me? Safe.